Hi, I'm Trainem Gary, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode, this one's called AI Photography for Model Railroaders. And AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. If you watch this video to the very end, by the time you go through this entire video, you'll be a pro on how to use AI. You'll be able to go over to your layout, take a picture of something on your layout, then convert that by using AI. And this would be a detailed demonstration. I'm going to take you over to my computer. I have an iMac, and we're going to go to the iMac, and I'm going to have a picture. We're going to start with the picture we shot on my layout, and we're going to start from step number 1 and go through the entire process. So by the time we're done, you'll be ready to be an AI pro. So all aboard to learn AI with Trainem Gary. Let's get over to the computer and get started. All right, we're on my Mac, and we're going to go ahead and open up Google, which is over here on my Mac. And we get this Google, everybody knows what Google is. Look over to the far right-hand side, you're going to say AI mode. We want to go to AI mode and ask our question here. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to slide, it says here, hi, Trainem Gary, what's on your mind? Well, what's on my mind is we're going to make a model railroad photograph with AI. So I'm going to drop this over here. That's the photograph we're working with. There's my picture. It says here, ask about this image. Well, I'm going to go ahead now, each step of the way, we got to give AI human directions. So this is a model train layout. Change the name on the steel. I'm gonna make sure I got it spelled right. Girder bridge to who else? Train room Gary. This is a model train layout. Change the name on the steel spelled wrong. I gotta fix that. We have chaos. Should be 2 E's here. Let's get rid of this. And I think we have it. This is a model train layout. Change the name on the steel girder bridge to Train Room Gary. Go over here and hit the arrow, and the process will begin. It's using over here Nana Banana 2 to do this process. And it's still generating the image. Here it is. All right, this is what we got. Remember, we started with this. Now we got this. Train Room Gary on the steel girder bridge. Over here, I'm going to download this to the download folder on my Mac. So let's go ahead and hit this. Up here, see it's putting it in my download folder. And let's go over here and give it a thumbs up, saying, hey, you did a nice job here, computer, or the AI. Make the artificial intelligence lady feel good, so give it a thumbs up. And next, they're going to say, okay, let's move on here. Let's say, weather the tank car. Double check this, make sure everything's spelled right. Weather the tank car looks good. Let's give the computer the directions and see what happens. It's thinking. It's still using Nana Banana 2 here to do its thinking process, which is their AI, part of Gemini. It's still thinking. It's still thinking. And here it comes. All right, now we have a weather tank car here. See, it all looks rusty and beat up. Once again, I'm going to slide this whole thing over so you can see it better. Here's the download. So let's see if make sure we get this thing downloaded to my computer. And there it is. It downloaded it. So we'll be able to go back later and look at it. And it'll make her feel good, or him. Give it a thumbs up. maybe we'll hit the optional. Hey, this is kind of helpful. So we'll submit that. Let's move on. The next thing we're going to do to this, let's make this river here look more realistic. So make the river look more real. Double check that and make the river look more real. Hit the start button and let's see what happens. Right now, it's back once again. It's back to Nana Banana 2, which is what actually you can go ahead and you can buy Nana Banana 2. Right now I'm running the free version, but you can actually purchase this. There's 3 or 4 different plans available. But for what we're doing, this works out pretty good. The free version. Look at that. We got some kind of wild river going on here. Not too sure I like this green stuff that I tossed in here, but we'll leave it here for now. We're going to continue on. We will submit. That could be a shadow from the bridge. Let's go ahead and give this another download. There again, I'll put it on my folder. We'll give it a thumbs up. A little concerned here about this kind of a shadow here from the bridge, but gave it a shadow, so we'll leave it there for now. See what else comes up here. Let's go to the next step. This one we're going to mix up, and we're going to call this one Make This Model Train Photo Look Cinematic. Let's double check this, make sure I'm going to spell right here. Make this model train photo look cinematic. Kind of make it look like it came out of a movie. Let's see what it does this time. We got our weather in here. We got our waterfalls. And let's hit the start button here and see what happens. All right, it's thinking. All right, here we go. Here's cinematic. That looks pretty cool. We'll once again make the computer feel good. And we'll skip the optional step here. Let's say make this a nighttime photo. Double check our work because you don't want to spell anything wrong here. Make this a nighttime photo. Hit the start button. Let's see what it does. I forgot to download that last one. We'll have to go back and get that. Here it comes. That looks pretty dramatic. It adds some lights here to the bridge. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this. And I'm going to go back and get the other one that we missed. Now, over here it's asking us a question here. Would you like to adjust the moonlight intensity, add glowing lights to the train interior, or modify any other parts of the nighttime scene? We'll leave it like it is. Add some lights to the bridge. You know, it's kind of corny. We'll move on. We'll give it a like. And let's go to our last step here, which is let's have a snowstorm. Let's have a nighttime. We got a good looking image here. Let's give it a nighttime snowstorm. Then we'll go back and we'll check all our photos out. Let's have a daytime snowstorm. Now I want to ask it here. Let's have a daytime snowstorm. Let's see if this can figure it out to put it back in daytime, plus give us a snowstorm. So we're giving it kind of a tough question here. Let's see what happens. Here we go. That looks pretty good. This is probably the best one so far. We'll give us a download. And it's putting it to my download folder. And this is pretty impressive, what we got here. We've got the train room Gary, got our lights here, got a really heavy snowstorm. Looks like it kind of fixed up this water problem. We'll give it a thumbs up. we'll say this was pretty comprehensive. That's a pretty good looking final printer for us. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the computer here, then I'll go back and I'll rearrange those downloads and we'll talk about them. All right, over here is my download folder where I've been putting, here's all 6 photographs that we made, and they're in my download folder. I went ahead and I labeled them so they're all in order. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up one of these. If you notice in the corner here is a little watermark. You can use your favorite editing software that you have and get rid of that. In my case, I'll be opening these up with Photoshop. And there it is in Photoshop. You notice down here in the corner, there is that little emblem or watermark or logo from the Gemini. We don't want that in our picture, so we're gonna go up here and like I say, pick out what you prefer to use. But I'm gonna take this little thing called a healing tool in Photoshop and eliminate this watermark just by going over it. That's going to erase it. Now I just done that, and there it is. It's gone. I'll repeat that 5 more times, and there's our finished print. I'll save that, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But I think it looks pretty good. Like I say, we got to do this in your favorite editing program to get rid of that watermark. Either crop it out, or in my case, I'll use the healing brush in Photoshop and eliminate it. All right, let's take a look at the final 6 photographs. The first one is where we added the word Train Room Gary to the steel girder bridge. Next one is, this is where we weathered the tank car. You notice the rust on the top of the tank car dripping down on a single dome tank car. Number 3 is we asked it to make the river look a little more realistic. I had a problem with the green shadow, but I got rid of that. Here's the number 4 was the cinematic, kind of making it look like a movie or motion picture. This is called cinematic. Number 5 was the nighttime scene. We got the lights on the steel girder bridge, some lights in the background. And the last one, number 6, we made a winter scene. These are all pretty cool. What you want to do is maybe take some of your best and put them in frames and hang them on your train room wall. All right, we all agree it's kind of fun to make AI photographs and hang them on your train room wall. But if you want to submit them to one of the popular model train magazines, you have to follow these rules. The Associated Press style book strictly prohibits the use of AI-generated photos unless the AI-generated media itself is the central subject. In those rare exceptions, cases where an AI image is published, it must be explicitly labeled as such in the caption. ChatGPT is also an AI generator. It's very popular for both word and photographs, but I prefer Gemini. If you have any questions about doing AI photography, leave them in the comments. Let's go to the closing. Hey, this is Train Room Gary reporting from the Mackinac Bridge in Mackinac City, Michigan, saying thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Please check out these fine videos from my YouTube channel. And cheers from Detroit Mackinac Railway.